but she 18 and over. That girl dancing calypso.
Fort TV, stay entertained.
Looking for comfort, great food and affordable luxury in Kenjojo? Welcome to Elroy Kadosh Motel, conveniently located behind Centenary Bank, Kenjojo Town. Enjoy self-contained rooms designed for your comfort at affordable prices. Treat yourself to delicious meals, mouth-watering pizzas, burgers, and a rich buffet experience. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi, enjoying DSTV, and more so keep fit in our healthy gym. Planning a meeting or an event? Our modern conference hall is ready for you. Whether you are here for business, leisure, or a quick getaway, Elroy Kadosh Motel has it all for you. For reservations, call +256 742 436803. Elroy Kadosh Motel Kenjojo, your culinary adventure awaits.
Bagenzi harohe kichweka ekinkumanya kikahumba ruhanga ubuyemera hansozi olengeresi amabe.
Fort TV, ikara osemerirwe. Fort TV, stay entertained.
Looking for comfort, great food and affordable luxury in Kenjojo? Welcome to Elroy Kadosh Motel, conveniently located behind Centenary.
Fort TV, stay entertained. Fort TV, stay entertained.
In a world that never stops changing, truth remains our compass from Fort Portal to the rest of the country. I am Afoya Israel and thank you for joining us today. Now remember, you can follow us on all social media platforms or you can grab yourself a free-to-air decoder. Now on to our top stories today. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Fort Portal City elects new division mayors. Bukwali residents, Mpanga market traders urge new city leaders to improve service delivery. Thousands gather at Katosa to honor Uganda Martyr Adolf Tibialirwa. Kienjojo leaders renew their call to government to support and develop Katosa Parish. These are the details. When the people speak, it is God who speaks. Fort Portal City elects new mayors. The Electoral Commission has concluded elections for division mayors and municipal leadership across the country. In Fort Portal, voters have elected new division mayors, with Joram Bintamanya winning Central Division mayoral seat, while Joseph Mushahuko secured North Division leadership. Let's have a look from our reporter.
Akateba karukuzunanizibwa nokutekaniza akaruru omukiro kijo katizega akaruru ko bwa division mayors mu rubuga rwa Fort Portal rw'oburambuzi kandi abujwege bindi ebihanga lya Uganda habiriga akaruru akabwa municipal mayors. Urubuga rwa Fort Portal entebe nyakutirirwe ga akaruru habiremo ya Central Division na North Division batantebe yo wa Central Division ogwanya kubira atine kitebe kiona jora mu bintamanya niwe abirege musinguzi hawa akaruru ako. Okusikira hali omukuru arukuzunanizibwa nokutekaniza ebyo bururu mu rubuga rwa Fort Portal byamugisha Isaac arangirirege jora mu bintamanya nkokunu wasingira akaruru kano bururu rusanzwe benankaga na musanje kandi nasinga ugwanya kubira himbere y'ipendera y'ikitebe cya NRM Honorable Muhumuza Richard nyakutungira obururu ngo 18 na mukaga kandi onyakuzira mu kigaro cya kasatu ne kansengerwa kahwa no bururu kinana na mukaga kandi bamanyisa Black Patrick yatunga obururu kinana.
In accordance with section 147 of the Local Government Act Cap 138, declare that the total number of valid votes cast for each candidate are as follows. Kawa John Kasingera, MUP 86. Muhumuza Richard, NRM 4,846. Total number of valid votes cast for candidates 12,479. Total number of rejected ballots, invalid ballot paper 180. Total number of ballot papers counted 12,659.
Byamugisha hanyuma yo kumara kusoma byone binyakurugiro mu karuru amaririra narangira jora mu bintamanya ngo hatu niwe meyo mutongola habwa Central Division.
Returning officer for Fort Portal City Electoral District, and in accordance with section 147 of the Local Governments Act Cap 138, I declare Bitamanya Joram Bitamanya Joram, who has obtained the largest number of votes, to be elected candidate for Fort Portal Central Division Electoral Area, Fort Portal City Electoral District.
Twenda kubanza garaho biyonzo bwe town asasure ye kupepa twende geruge mu mbiro 10 byo kubanza mu office yaitu inakubanira ugera mu kimu ekya kabiri tugenda kwikara kurora garaho ebyenyegesa mu Fort Portal ebereruge chekere tugenda kutekaho trade order eyebere tali mu town tugenda kutekaho physical planning eyorubuga eyebere taroho ebyona twenda tubikora immediately twagenda mbebembezi musemerirwa muno abakuba have really struggled against young toro and finally abantu ba Fort Portal barora kwe hayo kwange no kurwana kwange. I'm the happiest. Nsima abantu ba Fort Portal abo kontamo bwesige kandi imbaraganiza kutabagobeza. Nsima Electoral Commission kora mulimo gwayo omurungi na mbere barwine muno korati batwiba. Nsima Security Forces who are very neutral Hakaruru Kano Aka Central Division. But I want to assure those who are totally against me in this campaign, let's come together to coincide. The MP elect, the mayor elect, the city mayor elect, we have a duty for them to wait. You like it or not, ndantara kusagikire nayo utansagike. Twino journalism gukora abantu baitu hakuba sobozi babutwaire. So muteka sentiments ahero to coincide.
Icho kurora tukaimuka za timu tuagamba Joram ija supporting tusimula amazina. Expectations from Joram akabaho council emikorene alinakora ni yatwire amani go kumusagika. One Joram abere narwanira buli muntu wena kandi Joram abere atakugwa site kandi Joram ni wo mwebembezi oyatiro rutambu yagenda ya mitinga mukuru wihanga Museveni yamuhuliriza kandi yaija yarwanira ebizibu byaitu ninihirangwe ebintu byona ebere mutubona bonesebwa hano Joram wamazire korabamo bijako
kandi ebyo byali aho habwa division yo Matemba Joseph Mashuhu ko nwarangiye wege nkoko nwasingire entebejo nabaza hanyuma yo kumara kurangirirwa nkoko nwasingire entebejo Mashuhu ko ayaragira yagamba ko nagenda kubanagumizamu ukora yamaliriza ebye byabira teyira umunkora okwicaha bakomebe
ugamba bingi bitungenda kusima abantu abokwemerera na nyowe kandi bakangara mu office ya North Division inkameya kumara imyaka 5 kandi hato tuko mu office imyaka 5 twine bintu bingi bitutekaniza gukora ningenda kusima teamwork especially Honorable Margaret Mhanga orena hamuno kwa developing a North Division tukasangana kumunete in local revenue but as we talk today North Division yetunge projects nyingi kunga national level because of teamwork and coordination hata tugakire mu office abantu natamo besige tunekitekere ikiroto cyo kuombeka offices za North Division
hati akaruru kanungo kaheka kumalira kwako nicolaka hati abantu abatira akaruru amaiso bagahanga bibimbezi babo kurora nkoko barabana babacyaho perezo babateriro mu offices okitinisa Joram bintamanya na Joseph Mashuhu ko hati yabo nibanihirwa nibaija kubana batandike imirimo yabo mu butongole hanyuma ya mabara gabo kurabara mukateba kujunanizwa okuteza akaruru okuteyibwa omubitabo ebya government.
Well, now, as the proverb goes, when the people speak, it is God who has spoken. Let us hope from the best from the newly elected leaders to do absolutely the best for Fort Portal City. Speaking of, in Bukwali residents, Mpanga market traders urge the new city leaders to improve service delivery. Residents of Bukwali and business operators in Mpanga Market are calling for the newly elected leaders in Fort Portal to prioritize service delivery and improve the living and working conditions. The concerns come in the wake of yesterday's division mayoral elections. Our reporter brings us more knowledge on this.
As Fort Portal City welcomes new division leadership, residents from Bukwali and surrounding communities have voiced frustration over long-standing challenges, urging elected leaders to work for the people. Speaking to journalists after the elections, one resident from Bukwali said their area has faced a number of problems and has been left behind in development.
Ntwetaga batukore engude enungi. Ntwetaga batukore amaziba amarungi. Ito nkabebembezi tugenzere ntororangu ubutukuba twina abantu abitu abekyaro.
Other residents echoed similar concerns, pointing to limited access to clean and safe water.
Abantu nibachora muno amaizi, amasanyarazi ngaikara muno ngagenda, engude tizuko zero. nembazi mu marwaro terimu nitusaba abebembezi yabo mutuyambe mutorore embazi mu marwaro
engudo ebitara byonka ntwinuke kiro nosanga ntoraba mukizaniro omu enjule egwire nkaito basinga maza tekero bwana mugongo ntugwa mbigana ntugwa ntwibuza emirikonda amaizi gonga kuja kwa twafuno twizi bizivu twagamba wakitekwa mu mulimo muzeka tujuma gandi twine magezi tumanyukoma wakitahingisama.
Residents and traders now say that they are hopeful the newly elected leaders will take immediate steps to improve infrastructure, sanitation, and access to essential services.
Chemanu wetu utwini nuwatakufa. Chemanu wetu utwini nuwokoso kuhikira no gamba wewe kasoka ya tweet. Owagerata garguda kafumfimyamba kama kumhayez bamhaireyo eknikieba.
At Mpanga Market, business operators also raised concerns about the previous market leadership, which was under the administration of Central Division Mayor Honorable Muhumuza Richard. Nyangoma further highlighted sanitation challenges, saying poor waste management in the market has affected businesses.
Tuine kizibu kiemisoro. Emisoro matulenge emisoro haiguru muno. Takusobora na business zaitu unteke tusokurugama emisoro bakutulenga. Obu tukwemera tukerwana tukabazayo batunyigiriza hansi. Mbahimba abantu abalesera obusente babaheza abembezi abalomba babahera hansi mbagamba tundira hamuhanda kuli buhinga nosanga batundi kuli ruguru yito tuliyo hagati mukatali ntusera no muntu rugamba kaija tuguleho nekintu tufutole twaba twakora nankabu nosanga business yone eduka yerimpanga ole agihimbira agitera street buhinga agitera street kunu hamuzigiti agitera kula street nosanga tongi twata tuti twekwatiriri
The newly elected division leaders are expected to officially assume office following confirmation of results by the Electoral Commission. Residents say that they will be watching closely to see whether their concerns are addressed. I remind Nasasa Jeremiah Saith, and together with Nyakahuma Ali for TV.
Well, thank you very much, our dear reporter, for bringing to us the people's view. Now, as we move on to our next story of the day, we believe that actually the reason why Uganda, out of the many countries, has peaceful elections is because of how rooted they are in Christ and in Christianity. Now, thousands gather at Katosa to honor Uganda Martyr Adolf Tibealirwa. Thousands of Christian pilgrims across Uganda and beyond gather today at Katosa to honor the life of one of the Uganda martyrs, Adolf Tibealirwa, who was killed on the orders of King Mutesa. The annual pilgrimage attracted believers from different parts of the world in celebration of faith and remembrance. Let's have a look.
Katosa was filled with prayers, rhymes, and reflection as thousands of pilgrims gathered for the annual pilgrimage to Katosa, commemorating the life and martyrdom of Adolf Tibealirwa, one of the Uganda martyrs. Christians walked long distances from different parts of the country and beyond to honor the day, reaffirming their faith and devotion. The Holy Mass was led by the Archbishop of Mbarara Archdiocese, His Grace Lambert Bainomjisha, who was accompanied by several bishops, including Right Reverend Vincent Kirabo Amoti, Bishop of Hoima Catholic Diocese, and Right Reverend Robert Muhira Akiki, Bishop of Fort Portal Diocese, and among others.
nitwe hera kimu ntitusaba abantu Kristo Mukama waitu. 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 Nitwe hera kimu ntitusaba abantu Kristo Muk Mukama abenaiwe mwimike mtima yanyu sime Mukama Ruhanga waitu semerire mari kandi cyo winganiza kikire kandi nikijuna ayi Mukama isito mwikirire Ruhanga musobozo abyona tawaho yito kusima butosa nahona habokuba esagama ya Adolf Rudigo tibeyarwa Kaiso Muhirwa yasesirwe habokuba akaba nahondera Kristo na yatura ibarariye na yoreka ibikora byawe buniyeriza nibyo omubukeke bw'abantu okozesa okuganyisiza kimu amani gabu no kugumya obukeke bwabo oreke babe ba Kaiso bawe noraba mu Kristo Mukama waitu.
During his homily, Bishop Vincent Kirabo Amoti encouraged pilgrims to live their faith beyond the annual pilgrimage. He further urged believers to remain faithful to Christian teachings and to live according to God's will.
Kagamba karunja kandi agambire nyowe Mukama Ruhanga wawe ndaikaraga naiwe hona horagendaga. Nabwe cyago makuru marungi gaitwitwe n'abaramagire hano ogume kandi obe manzi niwe Mukama Ruhanga wawe ndaikaraga naiwe. Yitwa abalisa bitwale lino eryambarara kutandikira kimu Kabale isaza lya Kabale archdiocese ya Mbarara Kasese Fort Portal na Hoima tukachwamu kuramagaga na inywe mbikaro bino ebya bakaiso baitu tuije tweterane na inywe okushima Ruhanga okumuhaisa kandi no kusabira abantu bona muno abitwale lino eryambarara archdiocese otalijira bugara akachweka na kamu kabyo ebiragiro byona Ruhanga ebyatukwasize ebitwayegesibwe kiro kino ekyo kusemererwa iwe na nyowe abaramagire natwijukya oteho mutima kukora ebiragiro kibiri kugamba. Ekyo nicyo kintu kikuru muno ekitulesere hano. Akakasatu yagamba ebiragiro byo mu kitabu kino ekirukwera obyegesege bona kubihondera no kubikuratira.
Meanwhile, Archbishop Lambert Bainom Gisha and Bishop Robert Muhira Akiki offered special prayers for all pilgrims who traveled from different places to honor the martyrs.
Umubigambo kandi umubikorwa leka twegambire hansonga ibaresire hano umukikaro kinu ekirukwera echa Adolf Tibeyarirwa Kaiso omuhikirire we abarukwikiriza oba usinge kandi obarindirege omungonzi nyinitwe Maria embikire abateho omuyinagirogwe nuko mutunge enemaze izirabakonyeraga kwanukura Ruhanga mwina obumanzi. Kaiso Adolf Tibeyarirwa mwikirire abatonganirege butosa umbyetago byanyu byona kandi hanyuma yobomezi bunu ubumunsi muterane nawe okaisa Ruhanga ebiro byobomezi bwanyu byona omugisa gwa Ruhanga umusobozo wa byona isitwe na mwana na moyo mwikirire gubasirimukeho kandi gubarindege hati nebiro byona.
The annual pilgrimage continues to serve as a reminder of the courage and sacrifice of the Uganda martyrs, inspiring Christians to stand firm in their faith.
obwomezi bwabo habw'engonzi z'abantu ninsaba ngu tubaijukireho engonzi ezo ezibabaire ezibahaire Ruhanga naitwe tugonze Ruhanga n'omutima gumu kandi tugonzengana n'omutima gumu obwire bunu obutwijukiraho bakaiso banu bwe bwire twakaruga mu karuru abaingi tukubangaine tunobangaine tukungaine abaingi babihirwe abandi basingira abandi basingwire harumu sasa kwingi ubundi n'omwepanko bwejamu so nisaba ngu obwire bunu tukozese kusaba n'okwegarukamu tutandika omwaka guno ebyenyuma byona biri enyuma tusabire terekerize emitima yaitu kugonzangana n'okugonzangana.
Well, thank you very much, our dear reporter. So, to the Christians out there, you have heard it yourselves that your love for God is key. And to the Muslims and other faiths out there, your love for your God is very key. Continue to pray, continue to be unanimous in everything you do. Now, speaking of Christianity, I believe in the Bible there is a story of a lady who continuously went to the king, pressuring him to give her what she wanted. Now, in Kienjojo district, Kienjojo leaders urge the government, and they have renewed their call to go for government support to develop Katosa parish. Leaders in Kienjojo district have renewed their call to government for support to develop Katosa parish, the site where Christians gather annually to commemorate the life and the martyrdom of Adolf Tibia Lirwa, one of the Uganda martyrs. During this year's commemoration, local and church leaders revealed new plans aimed at transforming the site as a new tourist destination. Our reporter brings us more news on this.
Katosa Parish has for years been a significant place of prayer and remembrance, drawing thousands of Christians who gather to honor Adolf Tibia, one of the Uganda martyrs. However, church and district leaders say the site needs formal development to preserve its importance and promote religious tourism. For a long time, leaders have asked government to support plans to fence the area, protect the site, and officially develop it as a tourism destination.
Ekelezia muno mu nkurakurana yitwa ntusima muno kandi twija kuba nainywe nka partners forever. Hakusaba okukozirwe kurora nti ekikaro kyaitu kya Katosa ninhera waitu bishop na bishop mtumanyire nti already kino kikaro kikaba already gazetted kikapomwamu nkebye bikaro ebimu ebyedini kandi ebukwija kubamuga abaramagi no kurora bikaro byoburambuzi.
While addressing pilgrims during the commemorations, the chairperson LC5 of Kienjojo district, Honorable Gilbert Ruvaihayo, announced that government has now taken steps to consider the development of Katosa.
Kandi nimboza kueleza makuru wa marungi nti master plan eyokurora neyokuza ekikaro kya Katosa nga tourist site eyomulembe eyera standard yensi yona negenda kurabibwaho mu budget yenu eyebiri 2026 2027 kandi na sente zokubanza nizigenda kuturuka actually kutwaba obwaba nobaza arali twakaguza batugambira ngo abaramagi bahumule na bishop ahumule habwo kuba master plan yegenda kurabwaho nicho kurora yitwa ubundi ka Kienjojo district local government twakubere twinde tukozero tukalinda master plan yegi habwo kuba ekikaro kinu kikuru muno kyamane muno kandi kijja kuba kyoburambuzi omusingi gw'edini omunsi yona so tulindirize kandi yegi plan eriyo niki.
In response, the Bishop of Fort Portal Diocese, Right Reverend Robert Muhira Akiki, said the church has already selected teams to spearhead the initiative.
Kimanyirirwe ka tourism religious site nabwete ntera akatebe akala tukonyera kwataniza na government hamlimo gunu akarukwemberwa Father Edward Mumuza Akiki na kwataniza na bwana mkuru wa kikaro kinu Financial Usobozi Atuoki na Father Moses Mtangiriza Atuoki abere bwana mkuru hano na hatu bwana mkuru wa Kwale Parish kana mkateba ako haramu na Honorable Tom Butime Atenyi kandi no mnyoro Charles Nyakwebara watukolile plan na kwataniza na architects kurangu plan yegi ewe hamlingo okusemerie ko ebikaro kabino ko okusemerie kuba kandi akateba ako tulineho na engineer.
Local leaders and believers welcome the plan, saying development of Katosa will not only preserve the Matadon site, but also boost tourism in the region and support the growth of Fort Portal as a tourism city.
Ikichweka cha Katosa kilimo habichweka kuletaho enkurana kuburambuzi region kandi lora kulichata Fort Portal tourism city. So area ya tourism so ni saba government kurangu ya kurakuraniza ikichweka cha Katosa ikichweka cha burambuzi nuko enkurana burambuzi yei haiguru kandi lora abantu 10 baje mu kichweka na mubonge kurakuranizibwe na Katosa ne zibura kurakuranizibwa bakishobora gukora no kuleta kurakurana
pilgrims wengi muno this season bahikire mtwalo ana mtwalena na kumina mtwalena na kumina kichweka kimu for 4 days bantu wengi muno so tuja kuteka hubuli okusaba government kuyamba bwangu kulora munambere tuja kugendera mu pilgrimage omwako kutwija at least facilities ezimu zibe ziroho kaza health facilities toilets bathrooms zibe mutweka kimu kwe abantu bakaba basobole comfortable in terms of health and other facilities that are very critical. Big numbers of people. It would seem Ruhanga everything so far has been very peaceful and has gone very well.
Pilgrims expressed hope that once developed, Katosa will attract more visitors from within Uganda and beyond, strengthening faith based on tourism and contributing to the local economy.
Well, thank you very much, our dear reporter. Now, as the world continues to unfold, we remain committed to telling your stories with clarity and responsibility. We shall always be there to bring you the truth from the highest office to that teeny little office that you know about. Thank you for joining 4TV today. I am Afoy Israel and I have been dressed by Urban Glam Fashions, the best of the best. It is located in Kisenyi in Fort Portal, opposite Fuel X on top of KCB Bank. Thank you for watching 4TV. Stay tuned.